Hello, I'm Laura, and this is the final day of the 9-day prayer process that we call the New Attitude Novena. Now, I don't know about you, but off and on through my life, I've dealt with a particular kind of fear, the fear of what other people think of me. It might be something from an old instinct of survival, of not wanting people to do me harm, or it just might be that I want to be liked or I want to look good to others. Whatever it is based on, it has sometimes kept me from expressing the truth I know, even when I know it will do good for myself and others to do so. And so at a later point, I would pick myself up because those truths will never let us go and find a way to bring it into expression. And it often requires something that Jesus spoke about in the last and longest of the Beatitudes. Blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now, to utter against you falsely means it is gossip not based on fact that can be hurtful to yourself or others. And so our way of protecting ourselves from it is to be fearful of that we might say something that'll have people thinking a certain way about us. But really, when we hear that we are blessed when we stand in our truth, when we say what there is to say, when we express what there is to express for the sake of the wisdom of Spirit in us, then we truly are blessed, and we are a blessing to others like the prophets of old. We find this one element to which I alluded earlier. That element, that attitude, is courage. Courage. That is simply what all of this is about. For courage isn't having no fear. It's actually speaking and acting in the face of your own fears and self-doubts. And so our prayer statement today is this: I am courageous in the face of fear and doubt, as I express the truth that blesses my world and all who live in it, for it comes from the Spirit of God in me. I'm going to say that one more time, but first I invite you to take that deep breath that brings the mind to its root in the heart. So we breathe in and out and anchor the mind in the space of the heart as we listen to these words again. I am courageous in the face of fear and doubt as I express the truth that blesses my world and all who live in it, for it comes from the Spirit of God in me. And so it is. In this season, we have the important task of making vital choices that affect ourselves and others for a long time to come. And so we can find our own courage in the midst of that. And as for those times when we've fallen on our face and failed to express ourselves because we've been afraid of what might happen, it's okay. It's okay. Have the courage to forgive yourself. I think it was Winston Churchill who said, "Failure is not fatal. Success is not final. It is the courage to continue that counts." Beloved friend who has shared these videos with me, I am so grateful we have been together for this time. And I am glad that together we have found the courage that comes from the wisdom and truth that dwells in the core of each of us. God bless you and have a wonderful day.